What is going on, guys? Alex's RT Life here, and today we have a big upgrade on the Durango. So if you're new to the channel, go ahead and tap that subscribe button, give it a thumbs up, make sure you turn on that notification bell. What is this big upgrade that we have? You guys thought it was part of the engine, didn't you? But nope. Let's go check it out. We got the big brake kit from ROTORA on there. These things look absolutely amazing, guys. 6 piston in the front, 4 piston in the rear. We got the metallic sky blue. We were looking at some Brimbos, but they didn't have this color. You would have to get them repainted. But man, does these look beautiful. Now, when we were installing them, we did run into one issue. We couldn't get the aftermarket steel brake line that ROTORA provided to fit. It did not fit. So we ended up using our OEM brake line. That's a bummer because those were some high quality brake lines, steel mesh type tubing. Guys, here is our OEM brakes. And as you can see, we still have our aftermarket brake hose. Why? Because this end didn't fit to the top part of the brake line. So, we had to reuse our factory, and this is supposed to be a sort of a heavy duty steel type mesh hose, but like I said, this end right here didn't fit to the other side. So our OEM cable fit right on there, and it worked. Also, a thing to note is on these ROTORA brake calipers, on each side it has a bleeder screw. So there's one bleeder screw and there's another one on this side. Each caliper has 2 bleeder valves, and you have to bleed them all. So you just have to remember that when you're upgrading your brakes. But these things look absolutely amazing, guys. And one thing to keep in mind, if you're thinking about putting big brakes on, you have to make sure your wheels have enough space for these things to fit. And we still have about another good inch in there, so these are pretty good. These have an offset of 25.4, and that's the main thing you want to note is the offset, because the regular stock wheels, they're not going to fit these on. This is going to be scraping against your wheel. So you want to make sure before you upgrade to big brakes, you have to have the right wheel size, and a positive offset is what you want. You don't want a negative offset because you're not going to have enough space in here. Now, if you're ordering from ROTORA, it may take quite a while for shipping. These took about 3 months to come in, so just keep that in mind, guys. Due to part supplies and whatnots, it may take a while, so you may be waiting a while. The customer service on ROTORA is pretty good. You can pretty much get through to the line, talk to them, and they'll answer your questions. One thing about their company, they're not Better Business Bureau accredited, so if you have major issues you need to get resolved and you want to take further action, and you can't file a complaint through the Better Business Bureau or anything like that because they're not accredited with the Better Business Bureau. So just something to keep in mind. But I'm really pleased with this purchase. This big brake kit looks amazing. They stop on the dime. We got some ceramic, nice high quality ceramic pads on there, and I just absolutely love the rotors, the slotted rotors. I mean, these are really going to keep brake dust off, all kind of dirt and debris in the wintertime, and they're really going to keep the brakes cool because the vents at the top, you can see the vents, it's going to let all the air just flow through those rotors and keep it nice and cool. But man, these things look so nice. I think ROTORA is a very high quality big brake kit, and that's why I went with them. You don't see them a lot. You see a lot of the Brembos, but you can't get the Brembos in these colors. So, but man, these things look absolutely amazing. Make sure you guys go check out my front splitter modification video if you haven't. That thing's looking absolutely gorgeous as well. But all in all, guys, would I recommend these brakes? Absolutely. I'm glad I went with these over the Brembos. And the reason I went with this color was because I didn't want something super bright, like a bright yellow or a red. I wanted something different, but kind of on a subtle side, but yet you can still see. And that metallic blue really pops out. I mean, especially when the wheels are rolling. I mean, they really stand out. That's a big upgrade from some caliper covers. So, but yeah, this is our big brake kit upgrade, guys. Make sure you smash that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't. We got more great content on the way. Alex's RT Life signing off.